Hey guys, and welcome back to Deku Tarot and to your weekly tarot reading and astrology for April 27th through May 2nd of 2020. Last week of April, we're in Taurus season. I have my George Costanza candle here, my Lamb of God Costanza here that I got for my birthday. 2020, it was supposed to be the summer of George. So I put that up here just for the astrology half. I'll probably take it away when we get into the readings just because I don't want to waste any bit of this. I love this. And I did get it for my birthday this past week. So happy birthday to all Tauruses celebrating as well. Let's get into your astrology here. If you haven't, do make sure to subscribe. Do make sure to share the videos if you enjoyed it. And check out your readings for your sun, your moon, your rising, and your Venus. If you want to book a private reading, all my info is below. And I am taking 20% off during this pandemic time. And I'll talk a little bit about the astrology analysis through Truly Divine and how you can get 30% off at the end, okay? So let's get into this here with the astrology, all right? Monday, April 27th, we're starting off the week with the moon in Cancer. You also have Mercury moving into Taurus, which is pretty big here. So that's going to bring about a lot more prudent, methodical, practical thinking and execution. We're going to be a lot more tenacious, unlikely to change our mind and where we're directing our energy at this time. We're going to be taking our time to establish conclusions and judgments with Mercury in Taurus because it does bring up this more dogmaticism, this slow, silent processes that are going to be a lot more common in terms of making a decision, changing direction, in terms of, again, where we're directing our energy in general here. So judgments formed during this time will probably end up sticking and not changing. On Tuesday, April 28th, we have a couple of things here, mostly small stuff until Wednesday. Sun in Taurus sextiling the moon in Cancer, bringing up equality and ability to deal well with all. We're going to be feeling at home and looking towards friends and family for any support or help at this time. We also have Mercury in Taurus squaring Saturn in Aquarius, bringing up some more quarrelsome, greedy, and suspicious energies. Wednesday, April 29th, which is going to be pretty big here, we do have Saturn retrograding beginning on Capricorn. I feel like I said that super weird. Saturn retrograde begins on Capricorn. All right. I feel like you can't say it right anyway. Anyways, delays resulting in your long-term plans. Fear of failure might come up here, and this more self-deprecation, provoking a lot of self-punishment. So watch out for that while Saturn's retrograding in Capricorn at this time. I'm not sure exactly when that ends. For some reason, I didn't write it down. I do apologize. So let's move on now here. We also have the moon in Cancer on that same day, opposite Pluto in Capricorn, bringing up more one-sided views of emotions, feeling dejected, and having more addictions to pleasure and self-indulgence as a reaction. We also have the moon in Leo opposite Saturn and Aquarius on this day, bringing again this dissatisfied, introverted, more depressed, and low energy due to perceived restrictions here. So Wednesday could be a little bit Thursday, April 30th, we have the moon in Leo squaring Mercury in Taurus here, so spiritual gifts are going to be in focus here, and we're going to be less superficial and hasty. We also have the moon in Leo squaring Uranus in Taurus, which is going to bring up eccentric, headstrong, capricious, intense energy here. Could also bring up some derailments of relationships, so watch out for that. We also have Mercury in Taurus conjuncting Uranus in Taurus, so both of them being in Taurus, it's going to make us more progressive, unconventional, creative, inventive, and intuitive here. It's going to bring up this more adaptability and agile mindset, which is interesting for all this Taurus energy, but Uranus and Taurus really brings in that opposite again, adaptable, non-traditional energy. So we're going to be ignoring the traditional here. And that's pretty much all the big stuff going on this week in terms of astrology. So from here forward, we're going to be talking the tarot for the week, all right? All right, Scorpio, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. We're going to look with the Hobbit deck here at your tarot reading for the week ahead, April 27th through May 2nd. All right, we're going to look at the energies, about what's coming up. And I have a little bit of a funny story for you guys. Keep forgetting to mention it in a lot of the other readings, but this past week, or the week before, was my birthday. My mother sent me this gift, and in it was this napkin or this cloth. And when I called her on my birthday, she told me that she actually stole this from Guy Fieri's restaurant. So we have a stolen Guy Fieri napkin from Flavortown that I guess I'll be using to wrap some tarot cards in. Oh, alrighty. I thought that would make you guys laugh a little there. Let's look at, let's look at what else is coming up here. Okay. See, we're not getting them the way I want them to come out here today. Okay. I'm gonna pull one more just because your theme for the week is pretty intense. You are Scorpio, so some of you are really dissatisfied with a work situation and just overall progression of things. It seems like it's taking a long time, and that's really where we're frustrated here. The Devil is there with the Four of Cups, and then the what can I say? The Knight of Pentacles. I almost said that whole word backwards. The Knight of Pentacles there as well. So we have three pretty intense cards, with the Devil being the very first one that came out. Let's just explore him for a second. Scorpios, we might feel that we're a little bit stuck in some negative situations. We might feel that we're a bit trapped in some unhealthy, toxic relationships, maybe in terms of work or whatever it is. We're feeling stuck in it and like we can't really break free. We're gonna have to keep doing what we're doing. We're stuck, we're trapped. There's really no way out. When the Devil shows up, it feels like somebody might be kicking us just to kick us. You know what I mean? It just feels like somebody has this lack of essential humanity in the situation. Like, where is the humanity here? Why is it like this? I'm really frustrated about maybe a work situation where I felt belittled, frustrated, stuck, hurt, or that somebody is trying to take something from me. We're feeling really dissatisfied about how this is shaping up, how these things are going, and yet we're not really doing anything to get off our butt and be less dissatisfied about it. It's, getting stuck in the Devil's situation about something that is long-term, that probably has to do with work or, our long-term plans that are more materially based, more work-based, career, financial. And we're feeling like, how the heck am I going to get there? It's so far in the future and I'm so stuck right here. So there's a lot of focus on a situation, yes, that is a Devil, Four of Cups situation, very frustrating, feeling really stuck, again, attacked by something for no good reason, feeling like you're trapped in a situation that you really don't deserve and that you shouldn't have to find the way out of. And that's how you guys are going to feel here this week. The Seven of Wands comes up in your spiritual and emotional here. So we might be feeling very attacked and very on edge. We might feel like we need to defend our values, defend ourselves to others. This is how I feel. This is who I am. How are you going to mess with me? Don't say things like that. All that kind of stuff there. It's feeling very outnumbered by your adversaries and very attacked. And that you need to persistently, keep going at something, to fight up against it, to, stand up for yourself, to fight people and come across as maybe a bit, what is the word I'm looking for? I don't want to say destructive, but, I can't think of the word right now. It's not coming to me, but we're feeling very up against it and we're ready to throw our hands up and tell people what's what. I can't believe this situation is feeling, like it's so attacking me. On the other side of it, though, we get the Three of Cups, which is celebration, happiness, camaraderie. There are things to celebrate this week and things that we should feel thankful about. We also need to probably rest, enjoy things more. We're missing, this connection and enjoyment here, and maybe we're feeling really attacked about it. But for some of you, you could be feeling attacked by friends and people that you're close to. But what I really feel about this being in your emotional, how you're feeling, how we're feeling spiritually and emotionally this week, is needing to have a little bit more fun and to also recognize, where we need to lighten up a little bit and be a little bit less defensive. Some of us could be getting defensive over things that nobody meant in harm as well. So watch out for that. Temperance is your card for work. So there is a sense of healing there and a need to readjust in terms of work, to look at, you know, how we did things in the past. How did that help? What can we now change here moving forward, knowing what we know, having been through what we've been through? So this shows progression and mature adaptation here in terms of work. I also want to just pull one more with that, with the Temperance card. Yeah, things are solidifying or getting maybe a little bit better there at work. So I would say if you are feeling really attacked and really stuck in that area, try to look at ways in this wonderful grounded time of Taurus, you know, Sun and Taurus here. We're in this really, you know, solid, stable, grounded, fixed earth time where focusing on money and building that up is really not difficult. Tauruses always find a way to make their money, always find a way to bring that sustenance, that stability in. You know, say what you want about them, but they're always gonna figure a way to put food on their plate. And with Temperance and the King of Coins, it's, you know, trusting that you have those abilities. It's also knowing that in the long term, what's going to be best for these financial things that you want to do, what's going to be best for your money, what's going to be best in terms of work, and having faith and trust in yourself here to make those decisions, to do what's best, to go for the grounded approach here. It's going at it a different way that's going to be more healing and stabilizing for the long term. So it's really intelligent in terms of money, and like, you know, the King of Pentacles' ability to really be successful. He's really always successful in business accomplishments. So know that you have that this week. You also, in terms of love here, it's looking really nice here. Knight of Cups, Ace of Wands. There's a reawakening of romance, of passion. Maybe you're telling somebody how you feel or finding new ways to communicate love and passion. Physical is, you know, often with the Ace, you can feel a lot of physical passion. It's like, you know, that phallic kind of energy. So are really into each other physically, feeling each other in that passionate way. The Knight of Cups also has, you know, really romantic things to say, you know, Prince Charming like stuff. So for some of you, we're, you know, maybe falling in love with somebody new, or meeting a Prince Charming, or somebody that, you know, it's really sweeping us off our feet. We're having a lot of passion and excitement about, you know, we're really having our emotions and feelings woken up and, you know, intensified by somebody. It's really exciting. And again, heralds new beginnings with the Ace of Wands there. But I just love that Knight of Cups energy with this. It's just like, oof, smoldering passion this week, and smoldering just like communication. It's really, you know, romantic and sexy and just vivacious. So anyways, your advice this week is 10 of Cups, which is beautiful. You need to focus on love, focus on what brings you emotional fulfillment truly. And we need to be looking at, you know, what we've gained there. How can we feel good about this when we're not feeling so great about maybe other things? You know, really look towards those that you love, the people that you love. We could also be connecting a lot with them, with our soul family, having a good time. But again, 10 of Cups brings about emotional fulfillment, you know, emotional fulfillment, attainment of emotional fulfillment, of happiness, of bliss, of true emotional contentment. And 10 of Cups is a big card this week. So don't, you know, throw that one to the side. You know, being fixed water, there's a lot of love and happiness to be felt here. Cancer also got this. And I just feel it's so blessed for you guys this week. Love is really blessed and can help you figure other things out. Okay, so don't, you know, not reach out, rely on, and experience love, connection with others this week, because it will be very important for other areas of your life. When all this is really good, you should be focusing on it, because it is really good for you right now. And it's going to help rejuvenate other areas of your life. So let's look now at your, oh my gosh, Jesus. Doreen, Virtue, Romance, Angel card as I drop them all. So let's see for you guys in terms of love messages for Scorpios this week. Here comes the thunder. Ooh, love yourself first. Your self-respect makes you more romantically attractive. And that's true. And again, with that Devil, Four of Cups card and all that frustrating energy, the Seven of Wands there, you need to learn how to love yourself first through all this. You might be blaming yourself, getting frustrated with your situation, and at a lower level, it's really hurting, you know, again, your self-respect, you know, your respect in yourself. I feel like saying things backwards. And how you're dealing with this situation, how you're communicating and feeling about yourself throughout it is really important, as well to your love relationship. So that's something that we need to focus on there. Let's pull a Lynn V. Andrews Oracle card for a message of guidance for you guys for this week. for Scorpio, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. Okay, one at a time. This is half the deck. We just want one. Okay, there we go. Ugh, okay. It's kind of an interesting card. Individuality. So let's look at this here. So I'm going to have to turn it sideways. I'm sorry. Okay. So when the shield carrier reaches the top of the mountain, she never seeks approval, because approval is based on doubt. Your strength and wisdom are celebrated in your unique ability to view the experience of life with new vision. Power lies in individuality and the ability to see yourself through your own eyes and not through the eyes of another. To be in power, you must take your power and exist within your own individuality. I think that message really slapped. I really like it for you guys this week. Have a wonderful and blessed week, my lovely Scorpios. And thank you guys so much for all of your support. Do make sure to subscribe, share the video. If you want to book a private reading, guys, all of that information is always right below in my description box. And again, I'm taking 20% off of all of my readings right now, just to help out during this whole pandemic global situation. Do check out Truly Divine. They are an incredible astrology and numerology service. They do analysis just for yourself, for your life path number. They also do compatibility analysis for numerology as well as astrology. And the astrology one was just like, I mean, they were both incredible, but I still am going back and reading it. I started rereading my own astrology analysis this past week again, and it's just incredible. So do check them out, guys. You can get 30% off with my code Deku30. You can use it as many times as you want. You don't just have to use it once. You can give it to as many friends. They can use it. So do take advantage of that. They are the best astrology and numerology analysis system I have ever used, and I get readings and I've had analysis done by people in person for astrology and numerology, and they just blow them all out of the water. So definitely check out their services. I'm really impressed by them, and I'm really happy I get to work with them. So check that out, guys. Make sure to subscribe, and have a wonderful and blessed week. Alrighty. Namaste.